Welcome to the Weekly Challenge, where I challenge you to sharpen your skill and prove what you can do. This week, I'm challenging you to identify how much it will cost for a person to rent a truck. I'll explain more about that and the bonus challenge in a minute. But first, in case you don't know me, my name is Tim Corey, and it's my goal to make learning C# easier. That's why I issue weekly challenges. Just watching me create code isn't enough. You need to be constantly practicing in order to be growing as a developer. Now, if you get stuck, don't worry. You can get the solution for this video and every previous challenge by following a link in the description to sign up for the weekly challenge course. So let's see what I have in store for you this week. Here are the instructions for this challenge. If you're on YouTube, you can get these instructions and a copy of this video by following a link in the description. The goal here is to calculate the cost to rent a truck. The truck rental terms are $25 for the first hour and $50 for each additional hour. And you round up to the next hour after 10 minutes. So for example, if I rent a truck for an hour and 5 minutes, that'd be $25. If I rent a truck for an hour and 15 minutes, that'd be $75. Okay? And that's the calculation you go through. So that's the standard challenge. Now, the bonus challenge is that instead of $25 for the first hour, we're changing it to be $5 for the first 20 minutes. Now, I want you to write your method in such a way that the logic doesn't have to change if we adjust the rule again. Because the reality is, manager's going to come down and say, you know what, we actually want to change that to this much for this much. Because it's all a marketing thing to get people in the door and renting your truck. So it's going to change, so make sure you write your method in a way that it doesn't have to change. You just pass in different data and it gives you a different value. Now also change the calculation to round up to days. So it's $400 per weekday and $200 per weekend day. So a day is until the end of business, not 24 hours. Meaning, if I rent a vehicle at 9 in the morning, it's going to cost me $25 for the first hour. Well, in this case, $5 for the first 20 minutes. Let's say I rented at 8:40, just make it easy. So I rented at 8:40. By the time 9 o'clock rolls around, it's $5. And that's $50 for every hour after that. But if I don't return it that day, or if I go above $400, you're just going to charge you $400. Now, if I come back the next day and return it at 11 o'clock in the morning, that's a second day. Okay? But since it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, and since we open at 8, we should just charge them $50 an hour for those 3 hours. So essentially, it'll be $550. $400 for day 1, and then $150 for the 3 hours on day 2. Okay? Now, you can play around with different rules if you want and try different logic pieces that they make more sense to you. But this is the basic logic I want you to try and implement. The idea of not just hours, but days as well. Now, there is a distinction here. Like I said before, a weekday, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, each of those is a $400 day. But Saturday and Sunday, you charge them $200 for each of those days. Okay, so $200 on Saturday, $200 on Sunday. So, and we're going to come from the aspect of they can return it any day they want. So we're not going to have to worry about, okay, well, this day is this and this. Just assume an 8-hour start time to a day and really no end time. They can return it any time. Okay? So that's your bonus challenge. Write the rules to adjust a little bit from the normal challenge and add a few different twists to it. Okay? You got it? I hope so. Good luck and happy coding.